Hello everyone watching this live or in recording. I welcome you to this stream, and today, right now, we will be testing World of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich King Classic, playing on local server and with bots. So let's have a little talk right now. So I promised you to cover this topic of Wrath of the Lich King Classic native server and how to do that. And basically right now there is one native fully classic modern server with source code, and I compiled it successfully, but for some reason I cannot connect to it, even though it seems to work. Also, it's very bare, no additional modules, no bots, just modern breeze-like experience alone. But you still have that option, and you will have the link to that in the description. And the way we will be playing is through Hermes proxy, made specifically for the Wrath of the Lich King. As you can see in the left upper corner, you can see that this is Wrath of the Lich King Classic client. Let me just enable the sound, turn it down, and also, I have been in deep contact with the developer working on this. I've been testing a lot of functions, and basically today in the morning he fixed battlegrounds and lots of other stuff. So you can play like me now by following my tutorial video for Wrath Classic, it's also in the description. But use the newest proxy provided in the description and you will have almost 100% playable Wrath Classic. So as for today's plan, I decided not to waste time on low level questing, though we can do that another time on older expansion classic versions. And today we'll start completely with Northrend zones, then some dungeons, battlegrounds, and you can see the plan in the right bottom corner. So let's not waste time, let's log in. I have made the character already, this guy, but I must warn you that you should expect crashes, you should expect disconnects. Even here on stream I will try to minimize that, but I will still have them for sure. So let me just tweak some things before we start. Let me check the chat, say hello to all of you incoming. And basically right here, right from the start, we have this one bot over here. And also, if you can please just message in the chat if the stream is fine, the sound, the image, if that's well, just type that in the chat while I tweak some things right here. This one and that one. So as you can see, this is classic and this is kind of newer version because it has this gray interface, and vanilla and TBC classic, they have different interface, they are a little bit older, so that's that. And also I don't have some of my hotkeys. Let me enable action bars, and for some reason it drops the talents each time I log in. Thank you for messaging that everything is all right. So for some reason it drops the talents and I need to manually learn them. I think the command is learn all talents, all my talents. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, now this works a little bit more than I expected. I have all of the talents in all specs, but that's fine. So let me just quickly put them in the right place. Okay, and I also am missing my shield. Okay, we will get that soon. So this one over there, and I don't remember what was the second one. This one. And I think that would be enough for me. So don't mind that we have some blank spaces. We will not need all of the skills, and I just need to get my shield back. So I have tested this the whole day. I had lots of different problems. I even thought about switching the repack, but yeah, I kind of managed to solve it, but I will cover that later. So let me get back my shield, equip that, and I think I equipped some of the stuff around level 68, 69, so we can... Okay, so this is the first disconnect. Let me get back. And the developer is working hard. We have fixed a lot of issues together before the stream. So yeah, that's fine. It's the best proxy. It's almost 100% playable, let's say that. And also you have bots. You can invite them, you can trade with them, you can do lots of stuff. And this is the only repack which has something like that. So yeah, so let's teleport to the Borean Tundra, and we will start our plan. So let me check what I have first. So, and also let me check the chat if everything is fine. Okay, I should drag this frame a little bit right here, and also enable this how is this called? I don't see that. It's some status text. Yeah, this one. Okay, so we will start as a horde character. I don't think we will have some time for alliance, but this is my faction, my side of things. So yeah, and also some of the mounts work strange here, so I will use GM commands, or I will use this ground mount for traveling. So that's that. Let me re-enable that and get to our starting place. So I will do the regular quests as you would normally do, just as some person who go to Northrend, and we will go on like that. Let me track them. Okay, I'm not sure that this works. And actually, let's fly over there using GM commands. Just like this. GM fly on and modify speed 10. And yeah, this doesn't really work. Okay, that's fine. Actually, we have some quest over there, so we can do that. And as you can see, bots type in the chat, so they communicate, and you can also whisper them, you can trade with them. That's good, that's cool. So yeah. So to recover 10 blood spore carpels.
We will have justice.
Okay. So usually these type of quests can be buggy when you need to collect something, when something is scripted. And yeah, even these quest markers work, so that's good. Let's run around, kill these mobs. And oh yeah, I'm flying, so I need to turn that off. Like this. Okay. So we'll check how the skills work. We'll check if all of them work at all. So yeah, and I'm not quite sure about my gear, because some of this stuff is from auction house and some of it is kind of heirloom things, but yeah, that's it. So yeah, okay, and I saw something right there, and let's collect these things. So let me actually check the map. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 zones. We have 10 zones. Let's do, let's say, 2 or 3 quests per zone. I think that would be enough to test this out. or maybe less, 1 or 2 quests from each zone to make it quicker, and we'll see how that goes. Some of the quests from Ice Crown can be difficult, so yeah. And then we will try to use some bots. So these bots are really well done, well made, one of the best bots, because it's basically Wrath of the Lich King, but just on a modern client. So you get all the cool features, and also you can get all the working, well-made stuff together. So that's a cool combo. And I think this tracking broke because I think... Oh no, this guy doesn't have any quests. So some of NPCs should have some quests over here, but I don't see them. And I don't see any more of these flowers. Okay. So... And also, I think my chat is broken again. Let me double check that. If everything is fine. Yeah, it's fine. Or is it? Yes, it seems to be working just fine. So let me find some of these flowers. I don't really see them, but I think I can find them over there. Yeah. So let's grab them. And also I think I can confirm that add-ons for modern client, Wrath of the Lich King Classic 3.4.3 work, because this client was with this Bagnon or whatever it's called add-on, and as you can see it works. And I think I have tested some other client and it also had some add-ons and they worked, so if you want your add-ons you will have them. So this bot is also questing right here, it seems. And let's finish this quest. Okay, so should I kill them? Yeah. And let's actually try to combine... Okay, so he's... Why is he here? Draenei Mage. Can I kill him? Okay, we will not do that. Yeah, it's really... He's really far away from his home. Okay, so as you can see, it says path not available, so pathing in this modern client works very well. You cannot just fly using your charge. That's good. Oh yeah, and also it seems I have not trained my character in two-handed axes, and why do I have two-handed? Oh yeah, now I get why this happens. So you will you will find this a lot strange, because yeah, I get why I lose my shield every time. So basically when my talents reset, I lose my ability to carry double-handed weapons in one hand, and my character has this two-handed axe and shield. This should not be possible, and that's why I lose my shield every time I re-enter or restart the server. Okay, so we will not fix that because I don't really want to get back to auction house, search for some new weapon. So we will just be a little bit weird. And yeah, so I don't really like these quests because, especially for some reason in Wrath, they have insane amount of low drop chances. Like, you can kill 20 mobs and get 2 or 3 quest items when you need 10. And this is really bad. And it starts from around the Burning Crusade, something like that. The later levels, they can get really difficult to do some quests. But as for now, it goes fine. I think we can do this quest and one more in that fortress. I don't remember the name. And we move on to a new zone, because now it seems easy. Let's not jinx that, because as you can see, the drop chance seems to get lower and lower. So while we are questing, you can ask any questions. I will gladly answer them. So if you have anything like that, we can speak a little bit. And also I really like this effect which they do, kind of sparkling. Okay, so we have some fight, and again we have Draenei for some reason right here. And actually, yeah, let's grab some of the bots from around. So we can open the WoW panel and check if someone is nearby. So it doesn't really matter where they are, because as soon as you invite them to your group, to your party, they get summoned to you. Target is unfriendly. Okay, let's do this one. And I am testing World of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich King Classic. So this is Classic client and the old server. So you can use proxy, which makes you able to play with the modern client on the older servers. So basically you get better performance, a little bit cooler graphics, modern add-ons, lots of good stuff. So as I was saying, for some reason Death Knights usually have some limits for dungeons. I may show you this a little bit later, so let's just invite some other classes for now. Shaman. Okay, this one. Let's get a full party of 5 bots, if we can do that. Okay, so yeah, we are full, and as you can see, we have 5 bots, 4 bots, and me right here. And yeah, they are very advanced. So for example, you can trade with them. If you open trade, they will whisper you whole their inventory, as you can see. And I don't really remember how exactly can you do that, but I think you can, for example, whisper one of their items, and yeah, and I don't really remember how this works. So I remember that if you whisper some item to them, they may give you the price, which they can sell you for, which they can buy your item for. So that's really cool. And also they have lots of commands. So for example, let's try the most basic one, attack. Let's type that in party chat. Attack. Okay, I was wrong. Let me check. Oh yeah, it's not a command. Yeah, you just type attack. Okay, so that's that. You can, for example, tell them to stay in party chat like this. They all whisper stay in, and as you can see, they stay. Let's make them follow again. You can give them commands simultaneously to all of them using party chat, raid chat, if you have the full raid group. Also, they have strategies for dungeons. If you go to some dungeon, they will have and will use strategies individually for each dungeon. That's cool. So that's that. And I think you can also control their roles, tanks, healers, all of that, but that's another story. You can check out the Azeroth core commands for bots and just check that out. And we need to get one more pollen. Just one more. Okay, so here we have it. Let's finish this quest.
The eternal sun guides us. Be ready for anything.
Okay. Okay, I remember this is the easy quest. You can just blood mage. Okay, I am standing here. And yeah, we got smaller. Yeah. Okay. So yeah,
State your business.
let's complete this one. Okay, we will not do that. Let's try to get to that fortress. So also you can give these bots commands to take quests, to train specific abilities. So they are very advanced. If you want that, you can get that. So let's do one more quest from over there, and then we will switch the zone. And I remember these quests are being really inconvenient, actually, because of these spiders, all of that stuff. And yeah, okay, so I think I can see some low-level quests. That's good.
Precisely.
Okay, so let's not do this one. Let's do this one, because for some reason Dalaran is really a dangerous place for this client. So it has lots of crashes, but I think I can guess why, because Dalaran, even in the old client, is made strangely, and you will have low FPS there, even on the older client, even with the powerful machine. Yeah, that's just how Blizzard made it, and it gives crashes for modern client sometimes, not always, but sometimes. So I will not go there, just to be safe. So let's do this quest. We have bots. Let's actually order them around a little bit. And this way you can easily make some add-on yourself using AI with some commands. Maybe someone did that already. Let's utilize their powers. I will just order them and they will kill them. And that one over there. And okay, so they are resting, having some time. Okay, we have, I think, 7 left. So let's mount up and go kill these mobs. Over here, over there. And as you can see, they also take your quests. They also report how they are doing. As you can see, 10 out of 15. They also quest with you. And they can even invite you to the guild. They can create guilds. So yeah, and moreover, the best kind of feature of this server repack is that you can connect AI model to it, and you can chat with the bots like they are real people. They can respond to you, so that's really cool, but not this version. So I'm using a little bit older version. It doesn't have all the features, but I just don't want to update it. Okay, so I think that's enough. Let's return and switch the zone. Let me check the chat in case it got broken again. So yeah, that one is the entrance. And right here. Okay, I can't go inside mounted. Yeah. Complete decline. Okay, so now we are going to Sholazar Basin. This is one of my favorite zones. Maybe the most favorite, if you can say so. And if some bots got somewhere far away or just stuck, you can type summon in the party chat. Just summon, not slash summon, not dot summon, just summon, and they will come to you, as you can see. So I think I remember there is a camp over there, somewhere right here. We will go there. I remember questing with these dudes. So in the Wrath of the Lich King, Blizzard really did one of their best jobs, especially with these mobs, with these factions, I guess. So if you remember, if you did these quest lines, so basically you have to choose one side and fight the other. And also you can switch sides at the end of the quest line, so get some unique rewards. That's really cool quest line over here. And this one is, yeah, I can see this name already. So where is this base camp? Yeah, here it is. So it usually has some killing quests, like Nezenberry base camp. Yeah, go there, kill many mobs. And funny story, this bot over here, as you can see, followers of Bo, this guild is from my main character on this private server. I have been playing this server repack for around half a year, did lots of achievements, lots of stuff, and created a guild with bots, and this one was from my main character's guild. Okay, let's venture go there. Okay, we will take that. There are lots of funny quests here. I wish I could have some time to do all of them on stream to share with you. So yeah, let's not do these side quests. I want to take where is this guy? Okay, I don't remember. Maybe you could help me out if you remember. The guy which will have some competition with you. Maybe. Okay, I don't really see him. So let's take this quest because I think it leads to that quest which I mean. Okay, so we have lots of quests now. Let's start with that one. We will go to that pillar, kill some mobs, and also I have made some comparison videos with ray tracing up to Wrath of the Lich King. You can also use this feature, just like going to graphics and enable ray traced shadows. It's cool lighting, but actually it doesn't really make a lot of difference. Mostly shadows and ambient occlusion. You will be able to watch that video soon. I guess they will come out. But yeah, if you're watching this, yes, World of Warcraft 3.4.3 locally, not Blizzard servers, locally. So take a look on the right side and on the bushes on the left. So if I switch between these options, you can see some shadows change. It's cool. It gives better picture in my opinion, but it eats a lot of frames. So that's it. Not 3.3.5. Yes, this is 3.4.3. As you can see by the interface, it's the newer version. This is classic, not old. Yeah. And it seems chat got live, so it's working awesome. Yeah, I'm glad that this works. I hope you like it. So yeah. And also, speaking about 3.4.3, this is not 3.3.5. We also have bots again, which are really cool. So yeah, I remember that quest. So let's just first kill these guys. Start with doing this quest. Newbie friendly guide. So this stream has the link in the description to my guide for exactly this server repack to get this experience. And yeah, okay, so this guy is fighting them over there, but set local, I need local help. Okay, so if you want, you can go to the Discord channel, because right now I cannot spend some time on this, unfortunately. And actually, I think I should update the older guide, which is in the description. I note that you can find the guide in the description, but that guide uses different server repack. It also has bots, but they are somehow different. So if you want that, after the stream I will update that tutorial video on this with different links and this exact repack, so you will have exactly the same experience as me right now. Why use 3.4.3? I don't think I get the question, but what do you mean by that? So is it bad, or what do you mean? I am using this because I like the Wrath of the Lich King, and Blizzard just removed that, and by using this I can have it forever locally. And speaking about bots, actually I don't get the difference between NPC bots and player bots and other bots. So there are so many of them, but they have kind of the same features. So I think these bots are player bots, and still they are the best. They are the best. You can really do a lot of stuff with them. You can trade with them, you can quest with them, you can go guilds with them, you can go battlegrounds with them. So they are, you can chat with them. So they feel like real players, and that's all that you need. If you want some friends, you can also get your friends to play. So this really feels like a good option. And speaking about updates, this exact repack, which I am playing right now, is updated very often. Not every day, of course, but I think it gets updates every month, something like that. Okay, so how the bots work? These bots spawn by themselves. You don't need to set them up. You don't need to do anything. You just uh, edit the number of bots. So this server has, I think, 4,000 of them, and they just go around. So you can even make them queue for battlegrounds, for dungeons by themselves. So they uh, queue for battlegrounds, they fight by themselves. So it's like a real server. What's Azeroth Core? So Azeroth Core, it's like a server core, like inside part of the server. There are different server cores, Trinity core, Azeroth core, other things, and basically they are like insides. They are a little bit different, but mostly they are the same. So yeah, and I think they have very similar bots too. Yes, they do quests like real players, so they can take your quests with you. You can order them to take the quest. You can set this automatically, so when you take the quest, they take the quest. And yeah, they feel like a real player. And I think we can also take some things here. Okay, if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, orange. Yeah. Let's take that.
Precisely.
Banana bunch and papaya. So let's go there. This is really a cool zone, but unfortunately it has a lot of mobs. I don't see these vines. Oh yeah, one over there. So yeah, this guy is stuck there. And I don't see where it fell. Nothing? Yeah, it seems nothing. Can you also log XP? Yes, I think. We will check this out a little bit more after this zone. But I think yes. I think like 99% that it's possible because it's not based on repack, it's more based on the expansion. To simulate NPC bots. Oh yes, yes, of course. So I remember NPC bots. They are like NPC bots. Yeah, they are like bots for hire. They don't go around. You need to hire them for money. Yes, and this is player bots. They may have different names, but yeah, this is it. This is player bots. So they go around by themselves. They are not NPCs. You can trade with them. You can invite them. And I don't really see these plans to get these stuffed bananas and papaya. Is there any way to summon them? Yes, you can summon them if you type summon in the party chat. Let me show you that. If you can see that in the left bottom corner, you just press enter and they get summoned to you. Okay, we have orange, but we don't need that. Yes, thank you, Clicksrasta. And yeah. Okay, it seems we are getting only oranges right now. But I think I remember that you need some other plant to get it, to get bananas or papaya. Okay, let's hope we get the right thing. Okay, we have bananas. That's cool. We need only one banana bunch more and papaya. But speaking about things that do not work, I think these battlegrounds like Winter Grasp over here, you may know that this is kind of every 3 hours siege fight. I think it doesn't work. I may be wrong, but I have tested it a long time ago and it didn't work. And again, I may be wrong. Let's see what we get here. And we don't get nothing. Okay, we get orange, but we don't need that. Okay, we will complete that quest using gem commands. Let's not waste time. And get back to Nezenveri base camp. So if you have any more questions right now while we are walking, you can freely ask them about this repack, about setup, about anything. We can discuss that. So yeah, we still have some way. And while we go, let's cover a little bit topic of some future classic expansions and clients. So let me check the chat. Server console, Winter Gasp is going. Okay, I also hope it works because I really like that fight. So speaking about some other classic expansions, incompatible with 3.3.5. I don't really understand what you mean by incompatible. I have guides for both older version and newer version, so you can watch the older guide, you can watch the newer guide. I have everything for you, so yeah, you can watch that. So let's finish that quest. I was the only one queued. So okay, so can you say which repack exactly did you use? Because sometimes it's fine that you queue alone. Some repacks have this function, and this one too, but I will cover that a little bit later, that you can queue alone and you can find the dungeon alone, and you can go there alone. So it will scale to your level, scale to your HP, that's fine, but sometimes it's not right. It depends on the repack. Okay, so I remember this quest with long neck grazers. It was really difficult to find them and really difficult to get these stakes. So I guess we will stop for this zone right here. Let's complete these two quests using gem commands and then we will switch to another zone. You had a video. Okay, I must clarify that this is repack. This repack which I am playing right now is not the same as in that tutorial. The tutorial is the same. you just do the same steps, but the repack is a little bit different. As I said before, after this stream, let me note that somewhere. I will update the links, and you will have this repack which I am playing right now. So the tutorial is the same, you will need to do the same steps, but you will need to download just a different repack. And speaking about your problem over there, I think that's fine. If Dungeon Finder works, that's good. If it doesn't, it needs some work to fix. You can visit the Discord channel, visit support chat or support forum, and we will try to help you. And yeah, let's finish these 2 quests. Okay, so that's enough for this zone. And as you can see, we are combining our questing with using the bots. So we don't have any quests in Wintergrasp. Actually, we have some of them, but they are related to the fight, so we will be moving to Dragonblight. Just like this. And I think I forgot to say hello to AdBR549. And I think I'm going to die right now. Yeah. So, because I'm using GM account, as you just saw, I didn't die. And also I think I promised to check locking the XP. So, Jan Dreko 6489, I hope you're still here. Let's check if we can lock our XP. So I remember that you need to go to your capital city. I'm doing this for Horde character. I don't remember where the Alliance NPC is, but I remember where the Horde NPC is. So you will need to go here to this Hall of Legends, I think it's called like that. Yeah. And on the left side, right here, should be an NPC, and I don't see it right here. Okay, so maybe that was the 3-pack single player project classics, which is mentioned in the tutorial video. So you will have an NPC standing right here, exactly in this place, and he can log your XP, and you will never level up until you pay again. So that's how you do it. And also about summoning the bots, you can just type summon, and as you can see, they are all right here. Let me check if I have some command, for example, XP. Yes, I think you can do this using GM commands. XP disable, and you will stop getting any XP. So let's get back to our plan. Dragonblight. Just like this. So let's not die this time. And in case you're wondering how ray tracing works, just a quick note, this is a good place to show. So take a look at these shadows. This is non-ray traced version, this is newer client, I must notice again. And if we enable that ray trace shadows high, this is maxed out, you will see that it became a little bit blurrier. Just like that. So let's get back to this one. And in the other case, without ray tracing, the main character shadow becomes blurry. So yeah, this is how it works. It's subtle differences, not really notable, but yeah, this is it. So I think we have a horde location over there. So let's go there and get some quests. Looks like Hermes proxy can only be used with Simangus, Vimangus, and Trinity Core. So, yes, kind of. So, the Hermes proxy, which I am using right now, is a fork, which is basically like a branch, the other version of main original Hermes proxy. And I think I have linked this version in the description. This is getting updated almost every day. You can check that out. I am testing a lot of things for that developer, trying to help him as much as they can. And that proxy, which is also Hermes proxy, works with anything. And I think you can even play that on private servers like Kronos or Chromicraft. I never played that, but I heard that you can do that. So this is the superior version. And this is Azeroth core server. This is not Trinity, not C-Mangos, not V-Mangos. This is Azeroth core. And I am playing it with Hermes proxy. So this is working version. So, okay, so this is such a long way. But unfortunately, there is a bug right now with movement. So I cannot speed my character up. And yeah, I think I missed my location. So yeah, it should be over there, like something, Hammer of Angmar or something like that. It should be over there. So sorry for not finding the right way. I will go there right now. Maybe flying mounts work, because yeah, actually I think I know one way to get it. So excuse me for spending some time to test this out, but I think I know the way to get flying mount and get this a little bit quicker. So we need to go to Outland, and I hope I will get to the right place. So why this happens, why I don't get flying mount, is because Dalaran for some reason is bugged and you can't buy stuff over there, buy mounts over there. That NPC is for some reason bugged, you can't get mounts. If you can help me out, if you can guys just help me out and type the name of mount, the ID of mount, getting it from the WoW hat, I can add it. Or let me try to add it like this. Maybe add 625. Yeah, I cannot do that, unfortunately. So let me go there, grab the flying mount, and it will become a little bit quicker. So while we are on the way, you can ask your questions. Maybe we will skip a couple of locations, couple of zones, because we spent some time over here. But this is still a good test of older expansions content, just to see if it works. And speaking about older expansions, this Hermes proxy works perfectly on older expansions. So Wrath of the Lich King is a little bit tricky to get, as you can see, but older expansions, they work perfectly. You will not have any problems. If you want to play the Burning Crusade Classic, I have tutorial on that, you will be able to do that. Vanilla Classic, the same, perfectly working client and expansion and the server. So that's that. So I think I can get my flying mount over here. I hope this works. I really do. So yes, we have. Okay, thanks a lot. We are here already, but yeah. Oh yeah, just copy pasted that like this. You already know that spell. Yeah, it seems to not work. Yes, we got flying mount. And does it really work? Let me check this out. Yes, fortunately. Thank you for help, but now we have flying mount and this will be a lot easier. And let's actually skip the Dragonblight zone because it's kind of simple, blank blue zone, although I like it sometimes. But let's try Howling Fjord. Okay, not that place. This one. So yeah, and now the problem is where to get the quests, because let me summon my bots. I don't really remember where I got some quests here. I tried to make some, you know, like challenges to do all the quests in some zones, but I did all the quests only in I think in this half, not in Zul'Drak, Grizzly Hills and Howling Fjord. So yeah, I don't really remember where to get quests. And this is Alliance zone, so let's go over there. I think there should be some kind of undead place where you will get some quests. I am tracking low level quests, so I will look for some quests on the minimap and we will see what we can do. So I think I didn't finish with that part about future classic expansions. There is one Cataclysm Classic private server, and I think you can make your own Cataclysm Classic local server, but I just couldn't do that. It's based on Trinity Core. If you know what's that, you can search for that. But unfortunately, I couldn't compile that. Or I had some other problem. But right now, I think I am doing some progress in making Mists of Pandaria Classic Hermes proxy working. So maybe, hopefully, in future we will have that expansion playable. Yes, I am running Azeroth Core, older server, but I am running Classic Client. And again, I covered the topic of native Classic server in the beginning of the stream. So there is one server, totally classic, totally native, but I just couldn't set this up. I managed to compile it, managed to start it, but for some reason I just can't connect. Are you on Windows? Yes, I am playing on Windows 11. So that's that. And classic expansion's best. So what do you mean? What do you mean by classic? Like classic until Cataclysm, or classic like vanilla, WoW?
Precisely.
In the past, people called vanilla the classic WoW. Yeah, and they are really good. But Pandaria is also fine. People say Legion is good. What do you think about that? If we cover later expansions. They all seem nice, but when you start playing them, you get some issues with them. It could be some... I'm not sure. So I spoke about this on the other stream. I will repeat myself. So they did just kind of weird changes. It looks cool. It has a lot of content, but for some reason you just don't need it all. You just go inside, play retail, and you get bored. And here you kind of feel the soul, feel what they were trying to do. What's your opinion? Why use Hermes Uh, okay, so why not use 335? This is a good question, and I thank you for that. So, in my opinion, the modern client has insane amount of benefits. So, starting with better performance right from the start, I get like twice FPS using modern client maxed out. Even with ray tracing right here, I think I get the same FPS as I had with old, like how many years? 2010. It's 16 years old client. I have the same FPS as with this modern, fully maxed out client. So that's one. The second part is I can't see these hounds. The second part is add-ons. I don't really use them, but people say they became a lot better. That's second part. And I guess kind of stability feel. It just feels better. And I will skip this quest because I don't see, or maybe I just not paying enough attention. So I just don't feel that it's right to use like one patch and another patch and another patch. And also I have actually tested out that HD client, and also I have mixed some MPQ patches myself and even tried to make some custom content myself. But HD client doesn't feel right. So yeah, that's that. It feels like an imitation or something like that. So that's not really for me. And of course, yeah, performance. That's it. So let's go and listen these two reports. Raza L. So okay, so we have heard him. And let's go listen to Liana. Where is she? I don't see her. Yeah, over there. I can't speak to her. Is it fine? Okay, let me kill this mob over here. Yeah, Vanilla WoW, it had some special feel about it, so yeah, even now, actually, can you imagine that when I dive into Vanilla WoW, I have never played it on release because I was very young at that time. I have never played, and I started with the Wrath of the Lich King when it came out, but coming back to the Vanilla WoW expansion that I didn't try, I immediately felt that feel of the game. So now we are switching to Grizzly Hills, if you're wondering. So I immediately felt that. It felt live. And even though you had to, like, it didn't have Dungeon Finder. If you didn't know, Dungeon Finder appeared in Wrath of the Lich King first. You had to find people to group with you. You had to find people, you had to agree with them. To make a group, to make a party, to make a raid and go together. So you had to communicate. And even though I had bots, and yeah, it still felt really cool. It still felt great. These 40 people raids, yeah, that was awesome. And if you played Blackrock Depths raid, you know what I mean. They basically made a whole new city, a raid, back in 2004. So that's really cool. You could spend like 2 or 3 or 5 hours in one raid. So yeah, that's really cool. Now they don't really do that. So let me Check the chat. Okay, so now everything's fine. So, okay, so we are streaming, we are having this stream for more than 1 hour, so let me check the plan. What else we have? So we have tested bots party, Northrend. Let's do this zone and then we will move on to battlegrounds. Or maybe dungeons. Let's see how that goes. And as you can see, I didn't have almost any crashes, any disconnects, so that's cool. I think around 1 or 2 months ago it was very unstable, you could not play it. You can watch my older videos, my first videos on the channel. So it didn't really work at all. Okay, so we have very far quests, let's skip them. I suppose you have tested TBC vanilla proxy. Are they as good? And again, you're giving really good questions. So that proxies, that clients are better. They work flawlessly. They don't have any problems, any issues. I'm not sure how you can compare the clients, like it's the same but just on modern client, the same expansion on the modern client, but yeah, it felt really better. It felt really better. So okay, so for some reason that quest seems to get cancelled. Let me get back. Content wise, yeah, and I mean content wise, so it's the same. It's not about performance, if you don't care about that. So it has perfect content. Everything works because it uses single player project classics. That's different repack from this which I'm playing now, but it's still very good. And the cool thing about that repack is that you can like export or transfer your character from one expansion to another, because it's basically 3 repacks in a row. So yeah. So what should I do with this? Actually, I didn't read the quest. So I need to get these horns, which basically means I need to kill them. Let me switch free for all. Yeah, this is better. Working content. Yeah, so as I said, yeah, it's perfect. Quests are working properly. If you mean in the older expansions and here, yes. Everywhere in the older expansions and here, they work perfectly. The client may get broken, but that's client, not the server. And the client is getting worked on. It will get fixed soon. I think, I'm not sure 100%, but I think in around half a year it will become 100% playable. If it doesn't get abandoned, mark my words, half a year and you will be able to play Wrath of the Lich King Classic perfectly. Because already most of the things work, as you can see. Right now I'm doing quests, not a single crash here. And this is the newer client, so yeah. And yeah, we still need 2 more horns. Let me track that. I think we will do this quest and then move on to some different content. No way I'm staying. So actually, I want to add some surprise for you, maybe. After I made that video about that tutorial video about classic Wrath of the Lich King client, and I posted it on Reddit, I think one private server appeared claiming that they have working Wrath of the Lich King classic content, and the client and the server. So I don't remember the name, but I think I saw that. So people are already making servers for this. And I don't really remember if it's native classic client or is it also proxy, because yeah, I am not sure about that. Okay, so that was a cool flip over there. So yeah. And speaking about near future, I think you can play this now. As you can see, I am playing this, you can play this. It depends on what you want. If you want like 0 crashes, yeah, you need to wait. If you want to have fun already, you can do this right now. So let's finish this quest and let's actually step into some unknown territory. So at this point, let's stop a little bit. I want to say that today in the morning I was testing dungeons, and in this repack, in this client through Hermes proxy, it's not server fault, it's client fault, the dungeons will crash the proxy if you queue alone. I have already made an issue on GitHub, so it will get fixed very soon. But for now, you will need to have some bots to queue for some dungeon. So let's try. What do I have in the plan? Utgarde Pinnacle. Let's do that. So let's find that. This is it. And let's try to do that. And also this problem about roles also is mentioned on GitHub by me. This happens. Let me relog, because for some reason it seems like I'm in combat. Yeah, yeah, I noticed that it's not in a walk mode. So as you can see right now, it's fixed. So this happens when you type .modify speed or something like that. It may get buggy and you will have the normal speed, but the animation will be like walking, so that's fine. And let's try our dungeons again, and again I have lost my talents. So my talents, okay, so as you can see, it's still not perfect, but very close to that. Let me put my abilities back, and we will jump into dungeons. This one, and I have lost my shield again. Do they have any mail here? Yeah. The shockwave was the second one, and the last tent over there. So yeah, let's try that again. It may not work. I will show you how to avoid that. Yeah, it seems fine, so let's try. Okay, so, or maybe I may be wrong, but this may be not a problem of the client. Do we have enough rolls actually? So I am a tank. Damage and tank. Yeah, it's my fault. So Eleanor doesn't have any damage specs, so bam, we have it. So that was my fault, not the client. Okay, so sometimes You can get bots outside. This is fine. You can summon them. Let's do that. Okay. And as you can see, they whisper you that they have added Utgarde Pinnacle strategy. So this means that they have some strategies for raids, for dungeons, and that's cool. I think I am tanking here. I will not really pay attention to that. So forgive me if I mess something up. Okay, so what is this? I did not expect that. Okay. So I am just testing how this works, not really paying attention to the stuff going on. So let me turn this down a little bit, like this. Okay. I don't get why this happens. Oh, so this is kind of buff that makes me invisible for some reason. So, still, as you can see, it's imperfect, but looking good, looking promising. Let's test out some bosses. I hope it doesn't crash, but it should not. And it's really strange that it has this effect. And also, in case you will say this, the mobs here have less HP and I think less damage because we are 4 here, not 5. So, in case you're wondering why they have less HP, that's why. This server will scale to your group. Okay. So, yeah. Let's do this way. We will do 1 dungeon and 1 battleground. And again, 1 dungeon and 1 battleground. And we will remove priest from our group next time because, yeah, this doesn't seem to really work well. Okay. So, if you have some suggestions while we are doing this, you can type in the chat if you want to test some specific battleground. If it's not Alterac Valley, because it will take a lot of time. But yeah. Learn 72737. Okay, not sure what this does, but let's try that. I have myself in target. Learn frenzy. Okay, so over here. Okay, so yeah, Sorfang goes into frenzy. Okay, so why is it for me? Let's try that. Okay, so we are bigger now. Yeah, so this is this priest spell which makes me invisible. Actually, let me grab them to me. Can we replace that? Yes, I really get what you mean about these emotes. Yeah. Do we have any other heal? Hunter, priest, shaman. Who is this shaman? Talents. Okay, so talents does not show up correctly. Or maybe this bot doesn't have them, but I think they must show up, so yeah. Okay, so let's go inside. Hello, resolve and roll. I'm glad you're here. The more people, the better. So here we have the first boss over here. Thank you for support. Yeah, that means a lot to me, especially since you came from another video and totally another game. That really is good from you. So yeah, it's really interesting for me to see if the older dungeons have any maps, because I don't really remember, but I think the cool feature of the modern client, in case you need this, is that you will have maps for older dungeons, I think. So yeah, because sometimes, especially Wailing Caverns, you can get lost over there and just walk around for some time. Okay, let's taunt her, use some skills on her. Okay. So, again, if you have any wishes, any suggestions about what battleground to test next, type in the chat. Maybe we will even try arena, but that's a little bit different story. I think this repack, or maybe some other one, I just lost count of them. Okay, so she's dancing and she's getting smacked. Yeah. Okay, so will she get damage? No, she's not getting. Okay, so maybe this repack or maybe the other one had some issues with arena, and it is also mentioned, and that's server side this time, that you could stay in queue for a very long time because bots for some reason does not queue fine, or you will get the same bots every time. I think some people fixed that, and also I am using older version of this repack, just want to mention that, and I just died over there somehow. So maybe newer version have this fixed, but yeah, there are some issues with arena. And I think I actually confused this dungeon with the Utgarde Keep, where you have that flying dragon boss, because this is different, it seems. I always get confused between two of them. So yeah. And yet, I want to mention that nothing is getting crashed, everything seems cool. So, yeah. Okay. Let me remove that. Okay. Let's get up. We can't miss these mobs. So, yeah. Can't the bots tank? Yes, they can. They can, but first of all, I am kind of tank by nature, so almost the whole time as I played World of Warcraft, I was the tank class, and even if you don't see that by my gameplay, this is the case. And they can, and I think you can even give them some strategies how to tank, something like focus one mob, or try to grab lots of mobs around them. That's possible. These mobs are these bots are really advanced, so everything is possible. I just really like to control things here, not to miss anything. And even though I'm missing some things, yeah, I am leading the way. So, yeah, that thing over there, we should use it. And we will have this guy. So, yeah, let's kill him quickly. Okay, this one. So am I doing the heroic version? As I remember, it should be only one boss over here. Or maybe I'm remembering something wrong. And yeah. Okay, let's go. Yeah, the last one. Why the mobs disappear for a second? This is because because of some ability. So I think this is client problem. This is not major. As you can see, it gets back. And I think this is some priest ability which makes me invisible. Yeah, that's fine. So maybe it will get fixed, maybe I will report that. Okay, so this is the guy, which I meant. So, yeah, go back. And we will go there. It's also interesting to see this exact dungeon because it has scripts, and a lot of them. So usually older dungeons go like the boss is the punching bag, you just punch and kill him. And here you will need to do some strategies. So this ability, Prayer of Mending. So when priest uses this on me, I get invisible. That's why they disappear. So here you will need to use some skills. And let me go on the right side. I need to use Harpoon, which drops from these mobs, but for some reason it doesn't. Let's hope it will drop. Okay, I see one over there. Let's grab that. And I don't really remember when to use it. I just kind of use it as soon as it's available. So, yeah. Oh yeah, in the harpoon range. Did it work? I hope it worked. Add item 19 19. Okay, let's try that. That's a good one. That's a good one. And actually, did somebody say Thunder Fury? I think you can use some transmog in this server repack. Maybe we will try that. Okay, let me use that. Yes, it worked. Good. So let's kill him now. Let me taunt him. Okay. I don't really care about his spinning tricks. And I think I become invisible because it makes me get healed until next hit. Yes. And this kind of makes me invisible until I get hit. So yeah, that's that. Okay, so let's hope this ends quick. So who do we have left? I really confused this dungeon with that Utgarde Keep, where you go up and kill 2 guys in the cave, and lastly you kill that guy which resurrects. But this is not that dungeon, this is different, so yeah. Let's hope that this is not a dungeon where you have this trial of things or something like that. Yeah. Okay, so we killed him. Let's wait a little bit because yeah, we need some time to recover mana. Okay, and we can go further. Oh yeah, in this dungeon the last boss is sitting on the throne. It's like fork where guy is upgrading. Basically yes, but as you can see, this is a very good fork, and I can promise you that most of the issues will get fixed, because in my experience, this guy managing this fork, I think his nickname is Xian55, so he answered me like in an hour, even at night. And he uses AI, which helps him a lot. So basically he fixed around 2 or 3 major problems in 2 days. I found them out, I reported it, and he fixed them like in 2 days, really. So this gives a lot of hopes, and again, this is really well playable even now. But yeah, so we never know what happens. Anything could happen. We never knew that Blizzard would go Nintendo mode and shut down everything. And again, when we see their announcement of Classic Plus this autumn, I think a lot of people will get angry and disappointed and so much more. So that's that. Okay, so we are going for the final boss. Let's have some time to recover before the fight. And then we will test some battlegrounds. I think we don't have a lot of time, so we will test maybe 1 battleground and hopefully 1 arena. But who knows? We will try. We will try to do that, but yeah, we will see how that goes. We have covered basically around 80%. So we have tested some zones. We have tested a dungeon with no crash. We will test battleground. So to make this complete, we need to test a raid, but raiding was never my type of things. So yeah, and it also takes a lot of time, so yeah. That's that. Okay. Okay, actually it's interesting to see if these dungeons have any ray tracing effects. Yeah, I know I'm dying over there, but yeah, nothing. So as you might have seen, okay, and my whole group has wiped. Yeah, my new ray tracing comparison video. So Blizzard basically didn't care about it. So they added some fancy technology and didn't care about making it look really well. So yeah, it doesn't have any effect in dungeons, only outside. Okay, so just die already and let us try some battlegrounds. And yeah, he goes down. Okay, so as you can see, it works really well. Let's get out. And how do I do that? Okay, so we found some issue that you cannot go out from this. And let's actually test out some transmog. I know that the NPC is right there, over there. And also one cool thing about this repack is that it has guild houses. You can buy it. I think I have manually added this guy. So if you host your server, you will need to check how to do that in the repack page. So how do I do this? Main hand. I think I need to equip that to be able, yeah, to transmog it. And for some reason I can't. Offhand? No. As you can see, sadly, I cannot do that. Yeah, not everything can be transmogrified. Fusion poles. Be able to equip both items used in progress. Yeah. So I want to note that I have used transmog. It works. It works fine. I have used it on my other character for armor sets, so it works. But maybe this is because this is a unique sword. You cannot transmog that. So yeah, let me actually get out of this group like this, and we will test out some battlegrounds. So you didn't specify any, so we will try Eye of the Storm. It's not so long, it looks cool. It has cool flag mechanics. So let's go for that. Okay, so thanks for the information. Yeah, that can be used for other people if they want that. Let's enter the battle. And and again, as of this morning, battlegrounds didn't even work. And the guy who created this fork of the proxy fixed that almost immediately, and now you can see that this works. So hopefully soon this will be a totally playable repack. And also I think Strand of the Ancients also don't work. Winter Grasp and Strand of the Ancients. Other battlegrounds should work. But I am not sure. Maybe this was some other repack or something else. Maybe here it works. I am not sure. So, yeah. So let's just wait a little bit. You can ask your questions if you have any. I guess we will finishing soon. And I can't fit in this field. I remember somehow going outside even before the start on some private servers. That was some funny story. So I hope we don't suck in this battleground, but who knows. These bots actually can play really well, so they can even win. This is not kind of too difficult or too easy experience. This is balanced. You can win, but also you can lose here. Okay, so it takes a long time for some reason. Yeah, and now we can go. So is it just me, or for some, for some reason the names are kind of dark green? It should not be like that. Or maybe I'm seeing it kind of wrong. Yeah. Okay, so I hoped to take the flag, but I think it's better to secure the places. And someone just subscribed. I really thank you for that if you're watching this. Okay, so we have honorable kill right here. And also, speaking about honorable kills, I want to mention that okay, so let's just try to use taunt for her. You will have titles. Is it called PvP titles? Yeah, based on your honorable kills in this server repack. But it's a little bit tweaked. It's not Blizz-like, but you can also change that. In the configs folder, you can find something like PvP titles config file and change the amount of kills you need to get some title. But this works. You will get PvP titles based on your kills. You can get achievements, you can get titles, you can feel that you did some impact here in PvP. Okay, let's secure this base, and maybe actually let's try to grab the flag. Or who has the flag over here? Alliance. And yeah, for some reason I don't see this on the map. You can also see that. So where is the flag? Okay, the Horde captured the flag. Maybe that's over there. Yeah? Or am I seeing something wrong? I don't see the flag. Okay, yeah, now it's there. Oh, yeah, captured it means, yeah, that we have taken it. Okay, but we are still losing to Alliance. Let's try to grab the flag. Okay, and hope it works. Let's grab it till the end. And yeah, we will go. Okay, so we don't have any bases. That left one. Okay, let's go there. Okay. And hope we don't lose. Okay, so yeah, you don't have any flag on the map, but okay, so let's okay, so yeah, and as you can see, this doesn't really work for me, maybe, or yeah, and here we have found another bug, actually. So I think I will report it and it will get fixed. Let's drop it and hope the bots will take it. Please, just guys, just take it. And yeah, it didn't. They didn't take it, sadly. Okay, so and again, to be honest with you, to be totally honest with you, in the morning, Dungeon Finder didn't work, and I'm just constantly dying over here. Battlegrounds didn't work, and I thought that I will switch the stream to the Burning Crusade Classic, but it got fixed. It got fixed, and now we can play this at least. So I expected this. As I said, there will be crashes, but we didn't really have them. There will be bugs, we can see that. But yeah, it's still very playable. It's still very enjoyable. And the reason why I am resurrecting like that is because I have GM account, that's fine. This is not some problem. So let's get back from that place. Is it possible to give bots orders like drink? Yes, you can give them lots of orders. You can give them lots of orders, but I am not sure about drinking. But maybe I never needed that. They drink by themselves. If they have low mana or low HP, they use healing things by themselves and they report to you that I am using the flask or something like that. I have 10 left or something like this. So that's that. Okay, so yes, this is player bots. Thank you again for the info. I think some people would need that add-on. And where is the flag? Okay, so she's just chilling over there. And this is Night Elf Druid, and why is it friendly? Okay, so maybe this is because, you know, like some servers, and I think including this one, they have cross-faction battlegrounds. So if some team doesn't have enough players, they can put some players from another faction to fill the space. Maybe that's why she's friendly. Yeah, we have dwarf. Yeah, this is the case. Okay, so she's just running. Yeah, we need to capture the bases. That would be a lot better. Because we are actively losing. That's fine. As I said, these bots are advanced. You can win, but you can lose sometimes. So we can kill some of these guys, but yeah, bases matter here. So yeah. Let's capture it. And speaking about the flag issue right here, where I couldn't place it, I have tested some other battlegrounds in the other repacks, and they worked. So this is temporary issue. It will get fixed, I hope, and I think so. So yeah, that's that. Let's wait a little bit until we capture this base. And let's actually okay guys, let's actually try a cool stuff. If we type follow in raid chat, will they all follow me? Or no? Yeah, this doesn't work here. That's fine. That's expected. Maybe that's even better that they don't follow me, because if they had, that would be inconvenient. But yeah, in raids you can make them follow you, all 40 people or 25 or how many they have right now here. So yeah, I remember Death Knights becoming insanely buffed in this expansion. You can barely kill them with a group of people. They just don't die. And paladins, of course, they were over buffed in this expansion. And yeah, let's try to take some bases. Okay, let's help her get to the base. Maybe we can still win if she follows the right way, and she doesn't for some reason. Okay, so we have a fight over there, and we have a base over here. So why doesn't she? Can I? Okay, so she has a path, like go here and go there. That's a strange one, but that's good. So let her go. Let her just go there. Yeah, or we will just lose because because Alliance has 3 bases. Yeah. Okay. But we still had a good fight, so... did someone just get the flag? Yeah, we had the flag. So, one minor note, for some reason the bots get the flag immediately, like every time. They just come around and they get the flag. That's also fine, because if they had some cooldown or some time, it would be a little bit broken. But yeah, you should just know that. Okay, and as you see, I don't die, and to turn off that, I need to... I think I need to restart the server, so you will need to just accept the time immortal, something like that. So, yeah. I guess we will finish this battle soon. Okay, so he just can't get off me. Okay. Yeah, it's basically impossible to fight Death Knights. They're very overpowered. I think you can have like different tiers of gear and still lose, because they are really tough. He's the one doing work on the native 3 Okay, so I have not seen that. Can you tell me more? It's interesting that I didn't notice that. I think there was some other person who worked on that, and then he just dropped off the source code. But I didn't see that this guy also made native server. Yeah, it would be a lot better to have that, but even that native server is not 100% playable. But this Azeroth core server is nearly 100% playable. So the main problem here is the client, not the server. Server works perfectly, nothing broken, everything works fine, but you will have issues from the client, not the server. So I'm kind of divided between native server or good proxy. And thank you for suggestion, Holdutch. Let me try that command. Add item 49693. Shadowmore, of course, yeah. It's interesting if I can transmog it. And I don't see it in my inventory. Where is it? Something is wrong, or... Yeah, I know that I'm actively dying, but... Okay, so it seems it's invisible. Maybe after the battle we will have it. So yeah, and actually we are trying to win, so let's push some efforts. And let's grab... Okay, so we have that base, we have fight over there. And let me actually switch this to 24-hour mode. It's getting a little bit late, so we have 3 bases. Yeah, actually we can win now. We need the flags. We need to fight. We can just circle them around. We have captured the flag, so we have a chance now, guys. We can win this. If we get the last base, I think we have some accelerated rate of getting points. Oh no, yeah, we lost that base. But still we have advantage over here. Let's actually see if we have any differences in achievements from Classic to the original 3.3.5. But I don't think we have any, because it's basically the same. The only difference is this collections. I don't think you have it in the older client. It's all in your character window. Yes, this one I saw, yeah, that 70%. So I remember watching his videos. So that guy who made this native server, he made it himself. So that's a different person. He made it himself. He made some videos about that some time ago, I think a year ago or 2 years ago, something like that. And I watched them, and I dreamt of playing it. And people in the comments said like, drop the source code or just release it, and he didn't. And now he made that, but we have a proxy now. So yeah, this is basically kind of split between native server and the proxy. And I think now proxy wins actually, because you have all the content, you have only little crashes, and I didn't test that native server, so who knows how that goes. Maybe it's a lot more worse actually. So who knows, who knows. Yeah, and we will win this, guys. It's actually a comeback. A good to see this. It's good to see this. Who are they fighting? So what is happening over here? Okay. Let's fight till the end for this base. We need it. Okay, and yeah, I pressed that button. We just need a little push to win this one. Yes, so you're totally right. Now we got to the point where we just need the proxy. We don't need any native server. But it's interesting to see what they can do, actually. If they have some spare time, why not? It's interesting to see. But I don't really think there are some advantages on that, except maybe stability, maybe some kind of ping things, like prediction of the movement or prediction of the attacks or something like that. I am currently the most interested in Mists of Pandaria Classic. That's my goal. I hope this gets created and I am trying to do that. So basically what I managed to do is get the client obviously from Battle.net and create some code change for this same proxy to be able to use it on that Mist of Pandaria Classic client. So it starts fine, but it doesn't have any opcodes. And and actually Alliance won! And actually Alliance won in this case. Yeah, so it's really a weird situation. So, and I can go out. Okay, yeah, I can. So, yeah, it's really a wonderful experience. So, it's late night here. Let's try one more arena fight, but we need some character to do that. And we need to teleport to Dalaran. So, yes, I want to have Pandaria working, but I don't think it's coming soon. So, it is what it is. So, we need to go over there in the sewers. I don't really remember how to do this in the capital city, so I will do this as I remember. We need one character. Let's grab someone from over here. This one, Pavan C. Hugh. Okay. He's a druid, so let's wait until here. Okay, so he's also Tauren. So you need to buy this thing. Okay, so why can't I speak to them? Okay, and arena is not working, it seems. Or yeah. I didn't expect it to work, and it didn't work. So, where did he just get that? So, did you see that? He just got some elixir from here. Yeah. So, let's do some conclusion. And he got that again. We don't really have time to test other stuff. But if you want that, type that in the comments, in the chat. Let's spend a couple of minutes communicating. So, what do you think about this? What do you think about this experience? Do you like it? What do you want to see next? Just type in the chat. Or if you don't have any questions, I will just summarize this and we will finish this. Let me find some good spot. Oh yeah, we can step right here in the circle. So I think this is really a good experience. I did some testing of this before, but not as much as we did right here. And we have one bot over there. Working hard to level up. So it seems to me that this is a good experience. This is really cool. The main feature of this, obviously, is bots, are bots, or whatever. How long have you been testing this? I don't really know how to answer this. If you say about the whole World of Warcraft servers, I think for a couple of years I have started doing that, but I decided to make a channel to start helping other people by making these tutorials and making them as simple as they can be. So that's that. And if you speak about testing this exact 3-pack, maybe around a year. So actually I have been playing this repack for half a year, I think. I have a character. Actually, let's even try together. It may crash my client. Be ready for that. It may get crashed, but I will try to show you. So this is my main account where I have been playing for half a year. So this is it. As you can see, it's transmogged stuff. I hope it doesn't crash, because for some reason it crashes. And yeah, maybe this is because I'm in Dalaran and this is cursed place. Let's hope for the best. It got stuck, I think. Okay, so it didn't. Yeah. So let me get out quickly. Let me get out. Can I? Okay, I am not GM right here. So I have been playing this exact repack for half a year. It was really good for me. It felt amazing. So that's it. And is that a new proxy? Yes, you can say so. This is new proxy. It's getting worked on. So yeah. So this is really a good repack, and I think I can show you this. So I got this Grandmaster in 2 professions, some achievements for cooking, fishing. Where is this world events? Yeah, the whole Brewmaster quest line. I thought I can do more, but at that time I just dropped playing. So everything is playable. You can do that and get the same experience. So if you have any other questions, I will answer them. If not, let's get back to that character and we will finish this stream. So I hope that this gets developed more. I will try to keep you posted. Maybe I will do another stream. Also, let me know what you think about trying some other expansions. Older, newer, for example, the Burning Crusade, or maybe even Vanilla Classic. Let me know what you think in the comments after this stream or in the chat. I will gladly do that. And also about some newer expansions. They can be broken, like Shadowlands especially, and maybe a little bit Dragonblight, but they are totally new. They have lots of new content. Not all of it is available, but it's there and we can try that out. So what do you think about that idea? I will make some poll in the channel soon about the next stream. So that's it. Okay, so no questions it seems. So yeah, as you saw, this is a wonderful experience. I will update the older tutorial with this exact repack. The tutorial is the same, just download not that repack but this one. It's absolutely the same. Just launch this and you will have the same experience and bots. So that's that. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you had a good time. We will see each other soon. And as usual, I wish you a good luck out there.